Hello and welcome to a Puzzled Panda review. Now, I love two things in life, wrestling and cartoons. Well, also family and friends, so that's four things. And, I have other hobbies, but if I list all of them, this is going to be a long intro. The point is, when I heard there was a Hulk Hogan cartoon in the 80s, I had to check it out. I wish they had a current cartoon following the adventures of the WWE superstars. I would love to see a continued rivalry between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in an animated show. You could have them compete in bowling, pool, swimming, ballet, the first person to high-five Brock Lesnar, the first person to have a good match with Jinder Mahal. The possibilities are endless. I know we got Camp WWE, but I wasn't a fan of the show based on wrestlers as children, and I felt the characters often didn't match up with the personalities they were portraying. Back to Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling. It features the adventures of popular WWE superstars from the time, including, obviously, Hulk Hogan and his babyface wrestling friends, feuding with wrestlers led by Roddy Piper. Due to the show being animated, it often failed to keep pace with the events of WWE at the time. This resulted in certain wrestlers turning heel in regular WWE programming, but remaining good guys on the cartoon and vice versa. To start with, this series is really fun. Imagine any cartoon series from the 80s and then insert Hulk Hogan. That is what this is. This episode opens with a famous movie director searching for a car to put in his new monster movie. So, of course, Junkyard Dog and Roddy Piper turn up with their cars. Piper's car is hilarious. It is his gimmick as a car. It has bagpipes attached to the back. When is that ever going to come into use? Who did he buy the car from? Who put car-sized bagpipes on it? The director suggests that JYD and Piper should race to find out which car gets to be in the film. Hulk Hogan and the gang help JYD improve his car. Andre the Giant lifts up the car so they can replace the wheels. The animation is pretty solid. Each character is easily identifiable. When it's time for the race, the Hills attach a chain from JYD's car to the bench they are sitting on. Smart move. You can tell what's coming. The episode clearly got all its ideas from Looney Tunes and mimics the Roadrunner gags. The Hills get dragged along by JYD's car. At one point there's a sign that reads Bridge Out. The Hills change the sign to Bridge Not Out. Some stellar work there. The race ends when a dog runs into the road and JYD stops as to not run over the dog, and Piper uses a rocket booster to jump over JYD and win. I cannot believe them words just left my mouth. So Piper receives his money and his car is used for the film. This was the best twist of the episode. The car is placed in the shot. A creature that is basically Godzilla bursts into the scene and destroys the car. The director never mentioned any of that leading up to this. Biggest heel turn of the decade by the director in this episode. Roddy Piper is obviously furious and the director replies, "Of course I ruined your car. That was the scene." This guy needs a role on WWE television. He would get more heat than Vicky Guerrero. I really enjoyed this. If you haven't seen it, I suggest checking it out because it was making me laugh the whole way through. I haven't decided if I was laughing with the show or at the show, but I had a great time either way. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. This is a new channel, so any support is really appreciated. Check out my other videos down below.